Let's bring it. I see a veteran up in here, man. MJ. Bring in my good friend, man. How you doing, brother? I know you got a lot to say about scam. I know you
What
got
up,
a lot to
man?
say.
That's his name, Dorman Scam.
First
I'm
time in
gonna,
a
let, I'm
long
gonna tell y'all the truth, bro.
time.
I hate to
Yeah.
tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dan.
Tell me, bro.
As a Laker, you guys gotta stop thinking of mediocre. The dude, now y'all got on one channel, they say the players are trash on this one channel.
First time in a long time.
He's talking about you right now, the locker room. He said all the players are trash.
They should be embarrassed.
Inside.
It's a joke. Lakers fans, they should be embarrassed about that. They say they are like one of the greatest franchises of the NBA. They should be embarrassed. You think Boston Celtics, Denver, the Thunder, the Bucks gonna let someone like Austin run the offense?
In a whip that's meant to speed.
There's literally channels dedicated to low
If I
basketball
hurt
like
you,
you
would
that
you
just like to
leave?
shred guys like Austin Reaves. I never knew till somebody pointed me in that direction. I couldn't even watch 5 seconds of it, bro. I lost brain cells just being there. There's some real Bron Glazers that just like to hate on everybody not named LeBron, and
I learned a
they're
game
looking really
from some
silly right now
heavyweights.
because
Catching buses,
they like to
making
talk trash
change
about
from
me
another
for
place.
giving Austin Reaves his obvious due props. Another 30 piece. What you got to say now, clown?
I'm a
So it's like, that's something to say. I love my TV screen. Listen, I will never go back on that channel, not even for 5 seconds.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
They should be embarrassed.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back. We are back, man. You guys see the title of the show, folks. Y'all do me a favor, man, and drop a like on the video. Let's get these likes up, folks. Let's get these likes up, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to Bob the Builder, Daniel Berry, Top Fly High, Big Willie. We got KJ, King J. What's going on, man? Steph Curry, Jack. We got Frank in the cut. AD, LA Ballin', what's going on, man? Shout out to Pacey, Malik, what's going on, man? Shout out to Mike298. Shout out to Hoodie Walker, Jay Dixon, Reasonable Fan, Samoda Dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get these likes up, folks. Shout out to everybody tuned in on Twitter. Shout out to everybody tuned in on YouTube. Folks, it's over. Folks, it's over, man. Okay, I told you guys, man. I'm not here to like take anything away from Aston. Shout out to Treasure. I'm not here to take away anything from Aston. All right. Like I told you guys, he was an all-star back in November. Like seriously, we can't take that away from him. He did make the all-star team back in November, folks. He did. He was an all-star for 2 months. I'm not here to take nothing away from the dude. All right? But at this point, folks, it's over. It is absolutely over with, folks. Do you guys understand how garbage this dude actually is, folks? Seriously. And I know we'll get to the Pelicans and all. Pelicans are garbage, folks. Like, let's just be for real. Pelicans are garbage. I mean, what's their record? They got one of the worst records in the NBA. Okay? They're absolute dog shit. I'll get to them later in the show. I got to talk about this real quick, though. Folks, didn't just a few games ago, this dude Aston, he didn't score in the first half? Tell me why he did it again, folks. The first half, we're looking for Aston, folks. I mean, what did he start the game, folks? 0 for 7? 0 for 8? I mean, he's out here shooting blanks, folks.
First time in a long time.
Folks, what happened? Did he blow his load before the game, folks? Did he blow his load before the game? He was out there in the first half shooting blanks, man. Shooting blanks. absolute dog shit trash, dude. And this is the guy who is trying to finesse the NBA and the Lakers out of a max contract. I mean, what is this, a joke? This got to be a clown show. This dude is a total bum, man. A total bum, bro. And then the crazy part is, right, he couldn't buy a basket. And he still keeps shooting. I'm like, dude, can you quit already? Can you stop? Seriously, can you stop? No, he's still going, folks. He can't stop. Folks, I told y'all he couldn't buy a basket in the first half, folks. He couldn't purchase one. He couldn't buy one. He finishes the game. Jesus Christ, dude. Do you guys understand how pathetic this is, bro? If this was Russell Westbrook, man. If this was Russell Westbrook, we would be demanding he get traded, folks. If this was D'Angelo Russell, we would be demanding he get traded. But because Aston is white, and I don't care who that offends, and I ain't gonna say no names, because we know you niggas get easily offended. But if Aston was 4 shades darker, would we seriously be having any conversation about giving this dude a max contract this summer? Come on, man. You guys know the answer to that, man. This stuff is actually insane. Shout out to AD for the $5 super chat.
I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says Gayton and the Ballhog brothers are in peak playoff form. Good luck, fakers. Shout out to AD. Folks, 4 for 15, man. 4 for 15, dude. 2 for 7 from the 3-point line. And we had people in the chat calling in talking about LeBron's washed and he's old and he needs to take a back seat to this. He got more shots than LeBron. So we don't want to hear no excuses saying, oh, LeBron's, in his way and LeBron's stopping him from doing what he was doing when he was out. No, he took 15 shots, dude. LeBron took 12. He took 3 more shots than my GOAT. And you went 4 for 15 against the Pelicans? Oh my God. You are actually garbage. It's actually getting exposed at this point. He's actually trash. He's actually trash. We got Jesus, man, with the Jesus Christ, man. We got Jesus with the $5 super chat. He said Latinos for the locker room. Reg for president. Jesus loves LeBron fans.
LeBron fans.
Okay. Shout out to Jesus. We got 80. He says Don Brick stat. He said Don Brick stats look bad too. Oh my God. Well, 10 for 22. It's not horrible, but 3 for 10 is kind of crazy. I can't lie. 3 for 10 is kind of crazy. That's 30%. Okay. Shout out to XNO with the $10 super.
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas bitches, right?
First time
That's what
in a long
he
time.
He fucking disrespected the bitch.
Okay, you said dedicate this to Bron/Zion parlay. Okay. Sure. Appreciate you, man. Tafa High says JJ Ham played him for 30. He said JJ Ham played him for 37 minutes. We got Mike298. You said he should never take more shots than an NBA champion. Wow. 4 for 15, 2 for 7 from a 3-point line. Folks, he's choking under the pressure. Didn't his agent say over the summer he's going to put on a show? I mean, you have to do this for the whole season. You can't put on a show in November when nobody's watching, when nobody's playing hard, and then come March, you're choking. Folks, he's choking in real time. You guys aren't paying attention, man. He's choking in real time. You're the one that didn't take the Lakers extension last summer. That was you. You're the one that said you're going to bet on yourself. So that means you have to play well to get this lucrative contract that you're searching for. Folks, he's choking. Let's keep it a buck. He's doing what he always does, man. Choke. You're choking in real time, game by game, ever since the All-Star break, folks. I don't even think he's hit 20 points since the All-Star break. He's averaging like 14, 15 a game now, folks. Matter of fact, let's look up his numbers. Let's look up his numbers the last. How many games we done played since the All-Star break? How many games we done played, folks? 5 games? 6 games? Let me look up his numbers the last 6 games. This is ridiculous. He's choking in real time. Wow. Wow. You're a bum, dude. Chat, look at this. Look at this, chat. Since the All-Star break. Look at this bum, chat. Look at him. Look at him. These aren't All-Star numbers, folks.
First time in a long time. I'm here. Hurting deeply inside.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Folks, what happened to the 28 point per game score? What happened? Folks, come on, man. Come on, man. He's trying to finesse, folks. He's trying to finesse. You're not that guy, man. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, dude. Come on, man. You see what happens, folks, when we force him to play basketball and when you can't foul bait all night? You see what happens? Hold on. Let me see how many free throws he got tonight. Hold on. Let me check the free throw counter. Yeah, let me check the free throw counter tonight. How many free throws did he get? Exactly. You and Luka. You and Luka. You see what happened, folks? You see Luka ain't no 35 per night guy, right? When he ain't getting them 15 free throws. It's them 15 free throws that make him a 35 point per game scorer, folks. When he gets the same free throws as everybody else, this is what he is, folks. On 22 shots, by the way, which is absurd. 22 shots, LeBron gets 12. The man took 22 shots to get 27 points. Folks, Aston, how many free throws did he actually get tonight? Because I know a couple of times he was shooting technical free throws. So those don't count. So how many actual free throws did he get tonight? Maybe 2 or 3, folks? You see what happens when you don't, when the referees aren't giving him a favor. This is how I know they were cheating for this bum early in the season. This is how I know. Do you see what happens when you force him to play basketball? When he's playing basketball, he's garbage. He's garbage when he's playing basketball, folks. What puts him at fake all-star level, right? Is the free throws. If he's not foul baiting, he's a 15-point per game scorer. He's a souped up Lonnie Walker, folks. Let's keep it a buck, man. He's a white Lonnie Walker. This isn't worth $30 million a season. What are we talking about? Folks, this is the strategy. If I'm an opposing coach, you want to know what my strategy is? Make Austin Reaves play basketball. Just make him play basketball. That's it. It's not any more difficult than that. Just make him play basketball. Don't foul him. Don't bail him out. Make him play basketball. The dude is ass. He's straight up dog shit. Unbelievable, man. The dude was shooting blanks in the first half, dude. Against the Pelicans? What y'all think he will do against OKC? Or Houston? Or Denver? Or the Spurs? He's shooting blanks. He's shooting blanks versus the Pelicans. Wow. No wonder his agent blocked me. 15-3-3. Wow. 15-3-3. From the field, folks, he's shooting a dismal 39.7%. Let's just go ahead and round that up to 40. He's shooting 40% from the field as a guard in the last 6 games, folks. That's below average. He's shooting 36% from the three-point line, which is league average, folks. I told y'all. There's nothing exceptional about his game. Nothing. He doesn't do anything particularly well. He does everything just about average. Come on, man. This is insane. And you're trying to finesse for a max contract? Are you fucking serious? I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen, folks. Can I give you guys my prediction? We all know Austin has another year left on his deal for next year. I think if he continues down this trajectory, he said he's a plumber. I think if he continues down this trajectory, folks, I'm going to tell you what my theory is going to be. I think he might have to end up picking up that player option, and then next year might be his last year in the league, folks. In all honesty. You're pushing 30, dude. You're pushing 30, bro. Like, come on. You're pushing 30. You're not Darren Peterson. You're not AJ DeBonza. You're not Cooper Flagg, dude. You're not 18, 19. Like, we're not giving you 10 years, dude. You're pushing 30. You'd be a fool to give this dude a 4-year deal. In 4 years? Can you imagine how washed he'll be in 4 years at 32? See, I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all keep thinking because of LeBron, everybody plays until they're in their late 30s or their 40s, bro. No, that's what the great players do. The great players play deep into their 30s, folks, and some even into their 40s. That's for the greats. The average players, folks, you'd be lucky to make it to 30. You'd be lucky. Look at D'Lo. D'Lo is 29, 30. He's out the league damn near. He's 30. Nah, bro. As a guard in the NBA, folks, y'all not understanding this, bro. As a guard in the NBA, especially in the Western Conference, you have to be elite, man. You have to be. You have to have something in your game that's elite. It's just too tough on a night in, night out basis. It'd be different if he was a center or something. There ain't that many centers you got to go against. really outside the Joker in the West. There ain't that many centers, folks, in today's modern NBA. It'd be different if he was a center or something. Bro, he's a guard. You're a guard playing like this. There's no margin for error as a guard, man. You got to be elite, dog. But once again, y'all want to lower the bar for this fraud. Y'all want to lower the bar. We could let Lonnie Walker do. Lonnie Walker could do this, man. Lonnie Walker's out the league. He was a first-round pick. Lonnie Walker got to be 30, 31, if that. He's out the league, folks. Ben Simmons, 30 years old, out the league. D'Lo, out the league. You're out the league by 30 if you're not elite, if you don't do something well, if you're not one of the legends, you're damn near out the game. Nah, man, this nigga, no, bro. Hell no. Nah. You'd be a fool to lock this nigga up for until he's 33. This nigga ain't he about to be 28 this year? So you give him a 4-year deal. He gonna be 32. He gonna be washed by 29. He's about to be washed. Let's keep it a buck, nigga. You can't even score no more. Chat, he didn't score the whole first half, bro. You're about washed, man. Oh, y'all said Lonnie's 27? And Lonnie's out the league. This nigga's finna be 28. And he can barely score against the Pelicans. I'm telling y'all, folks, he's about washed, man. Y'all keep thinking I'm trolling. He about washed, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He about washed, for real. Austin Reaves is almost washed, man. Same thing with Luka. He about washed, too. Luka got another year or two. I think this Luka's last big deal. Luka ain't getting no more big contracts after this, folks. Ain't nobody finna pay this nigga another $200 million for him to flop and cry to the refs all night. Oh, and by the way, did you guys see the refs tonight? They about done had it with Puka Luke and all his crying, folks. They just started teeing niggas up all... That second half, they just started teeing niggas up if they started complaining. That's what they really need to do for real. That's what they really need to do for real. Just start teeing niggas up. Because I'm tired of the crying, too. This nigga always crying, man. Nah, bro, this his last deal, man. This is last deal. This is Luka's last deal, and this is going to be Reeves' last contract. Ain't no way in hell, bro. Y'all niggas is garbage, bro. Y'all are trash. If Ben Simmons is out the league, ain't no way in hell Austin Reeves should be in the damn league, man. In all honesty. Ben Simmons, the number 1 pick in the draft. This boy done been an all-star. He done made all defensive teams. If he ain't in the NBA no more, Austin Reeves, you got to go, dog. I'm sorry. You got to go. If Ben Simmons is washed, you're washed too. Straight up. This is ridiculous. Now, I think this is Luka and Reeves' last big contracts, folks. Y'all might as well go ahead and get your podcast equipment ready. Seriously, y'all finna be right over here with us.
First time in a long time. I'm here.
Go ahead and get your camera and your mic and your studio set up, dude. Another year or two, Austin, you're gonna be doing podcasts, dude. It's over. You're washed, man. You can't even score anymore. This nigga took 15 shots to get 15 points, man. You can't make this up. You took 15 shots to get 15 points? You're garbage. 15 shots to get 15 points. Oh my God. That is garbage, bro. I could do that. Bro, you give me 15 shots, gang. 15 shots, gang. They've lowered the bar for the NBA is just, it's a joke, man. It's a joke, bro. They've just, I've never seen anything like this, bro. They've lowered the bar so low, bro. Austin Reaves can just step over it. That's how low they've lowered the bar to let some of these players in, bro. I don't ever remember seeing a player like this 15 years ago, bro. I was just watching some LeBron highlights earlier from like 2009, bro. I don't even think it was a white player on the damn floor for either team. I don't even remember. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Danilo Gallinari. Yeah, maybe it was like one white. It was Danilo Gallinari. He was out there. It was like a LeBron highlight clip from like 2009 when LeBron had the little mini fro. You maybe had one or two white dudes, bro. You never saw a guy like Aston, bro. This is comical, man. Oh, but I forgot, chat. I'm not allowed to speak on it, right?
First time in a long time.
They should be embarrassed.
Inside.
Okay, shout out to the Tethernator. He says by next year, Aston is going to have to pull a Joanna man and start playing for the WNBA, and he'll probably still get cooked there. Yeah? Caitlin Clark will probably bust his ass. In all honesty. Caitlin Clark, man, we might as well swap Aston out for Caitlin Clark at this point, folks. It'll be the same shit. I'm sorry, chat. I don't want to spend too long on this. I know you guys probably want to move on, but like this nigga is absolute garbage, bro. I'm sorry. We got to dedicate at least 30 minutes to this motherfucker. Like you're straight up ass, bro. Hang it up, dude. Go ahead and just retire, bro. Real talk, bro. Rob Pelinka didn't say he's saving your career, dude. Once Rob Pelinka stops saving you, bro, like I think I genuinely believe that, bro. It's over for him. Once Rob Pelinka stops saving his ass, and he another GM gets a hold of, don't let another GM get a hold of Aston. They gonna start doing him like Dennis Schroeder. Y'all see how many teams Dennis done been on in the last, 5 years? This man done been on like 11, 12 teams, bro. They finna start passing this nigga around like a wet blunt. They finna start playing with this dude. This is pathetic, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. 15 shots to get 15 points, bro. There's players in college that could do that. There's niggas in high school right now that could do that. There's niggas on the street in LA Fitness that can do that. And y'all want to sit up here and act like this motherfucker is good. We could go to the Lakers could host an open tryout tomorrow and find somebody better than Austin Reaves, bro. You mean to tell me LA got how many people? 14 million in the metropolitan area? You telling me they couldn't hold an open tryout and find somebody better than Austin Reaves? Of course they could, bro. Come on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. But yeah. Let's get to LeBron though, folks. LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron had a good game. You know, outside of him shooting 20% from 3 tonight. You know, very efficient tonight. 8 for 12 from the field, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, did have 5 turnovers. But I thought LeBron played well offensively, if I'm being honest with you guys, especially early in that game. I thought LeBron played well. DeAndre Ayton, whatever. Marcus Smart, whatever. Puka Luka, whatever. 7 turnovers for Puka Luka. 7 turnovers for Puka Luka, folks.
Like, Luka, look, you just standing there. Look, watch this again, Luka. He just went right by. Luka, what are you doing?
I say there was some effort on that one.
Fouling. Luka, what are you doing? Get back in the play, Luka. Luka! You would hate me. Luka, come on, bro.
Folks, let's get into the white boy rankings real quick, folks. Shout out to the Tethernator. He said 15 years ago, the only white dudes that were on the court were the refs. That's insane. But it's real, though. It's real. Folks, shout out to the Tethernator. Let's get into the white boy rankings real quick, folks. Now, if you guys are new here, the last couple of shows that we've done, we've been talking about the white boy rankings. Okay, I created this about 2 or 3 days ago. Obviously, I don't see anybody overtaking Puka Luka as the number one white boy. I think his spot is pretty much secured as the number one white boy in Los Angeles with the Lakers, folks. Now, Aston was the number 2 white boy, but due to his recent performances, folks, he is no longer the all-star that he was back in November. Okay, so he has actually dropped down on the white boy rankings, folks. He's actually lost his spot to Luke Kennard. Okay, he lost his spot to Luke Kennard. Now, let's look at Luke Kennard tonight, folks, and what he did. Luke Kennard, 9 points, right, on only 5 field goal attempts, folks. 5 field goal attempts. He made 3 of them. He was 3 for 5. He was also 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. Okay? Now you guys see why I told you guys. Aston is no longer the number 2 white boy on the Lakers. Luke Kennard, folks, has ascended past him. He's taken over the number 2 spot. At this point, JJ Redick should honestly bench Austin for Luke Kennard. I mean, what are we doing at this point? The only reason why JJ Redick wouldn't do it is because he's playing favorites. I don't know. This is why I don't really take this NBA shit serious a lot of the time, folks, because it's just, I mean, they're out here playing favorites, folks. I mean, what's up with Vando not getting any playing time anymore? What's up with that? What's up with that, folks? Why is Vando getting DNPs again? I mean, I thought we were over this shit. Remember in the beginning of the season, Vando wasn't playing? Like, what's going on now? Why is Vando not playing? When you need defense. Marcus Smart and LeBron can't be the only ones playing defense, folks. I mean, what's up with Vando? What is this fraud JJ Redick doing, man? What is he doing? Is he shortening his rotations? So now the only players coming in off the bench that are going to play are Rui, Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes, and Luke Kennard. Dalton Connect, his career is over. Dalton Connect, folks, in 2 years, Dalton Connect will be podcasting. His career's over. The Lakers ruined his career. Vando, this will probably be Vando's last contract. After this contract, Vando will be on 1-year veteran minimum deals. He'll be almost out the league too. Maxi Kleber, you're done. It's over. You're done. Go ahead and hang it up, dude. Bronny, listen, soon as your daddy's done, you're done too. Y'all are both going to retire at the same time. It's over for Bronny too. I mean, what are we doing here, man? What is JJ Redick? What is this clown doing, man? I don't like Vando not getting any playing time. I don't like that. If I'm being honest with you. I don't like it at all. Rui ain't doing shit. You know, Jake LaRavia, Jackson, I can understand Jackson. You know, Jackson comes in, he plays hard. I like what Jackson brings us off the bench. I do. I think he's a good backup to DeAndre Ayton. So I ain't got no issues with Jackson Hayes, and I don't have no issues with Luke Kennard. Because Luke Kennard been balling. He's our number 2 white boy at this point. But Rui and Jake LaRavia, come on, man. You got to give Vando some minutes, dog. We're going to need Vando. We're going to need him. And then my thing is, right? Y'all don't want to play Vando. But then y'all say, oh, but we're going to build our team like the Mavericks. So who you going to go get? Another Vando? You going to go get Derrick Jones Jr., right? Derrick Jones Jr. He's a souped up Vando. Y'all talking about going to get Herb Jones. He's another Vando. So I don't understand y'all. I don't get it. Derrick Jones Jr. is a lefty, just like Vando. And so is Herb Jones. I mean, what did Herb Jones do tonight? Y'all keep talking about, oh, we're going to go get Herb Jones. We need Herb Jones. We need Herb Jones. What did Herb Jones do tonight, man? Did I tell you Herb Jones is trash? Laker fans that was crying for Herb Jones earlier because y'all wanted some defenders. How is Herb Jones any different from Vando? They're both garbage. Seriously. So you just going to swap out your trash for your neighbor's trash? Folks, trash is trash, man. On trash day, listen, when I put the trash out, I don't go digging in my neighbor's trash. I don't go put their trash in my dumpster. Trash is trash, man. No, y'all want to swap trash for trash. When are y'all gonna get serious, man? I mean, seriously. When are you niggas gonna get serious? Y'all still want to play in the trash can? You got Vando. I don't understand this. Y'all don't like Vando, but y'all want to go get Herb Jones. You don't like Vando, but you want to go trade for Derrick Jones Jr. I don't understand you niggas, man. Everything y'all got, everything y'all asked for, y'all got it. That's the crazy part. You got Marcus Smart, you got Vando. So you got your defense on the perimeter. You got your center that y'all been crying about. You got DeAndre Ayton, and then you got a backup in Jackson Hayes, who, to his credit, has been playing well this year. You have LeBron James. You have the former All-Star, the 2-month All-Star in Aston Reaves. You have the next Pat Riley at coach in JJ Redick. So I'm trying to figure out, what more does Luka Dookie, what more does Puka Luka need, folks? I need somebody to explain this to me, man, because I'm just not understanding it at this point, man. They keep talking about, oh, this is a gap year, and we're going to wait till the summer, and blah, blah, blah. You got shooting. You got Luke Kennard. You got a shooter. You got another star player in LeBron James. You got a 2-month All-Star, another 2-month All-Star in Aston. You got a number 1 pick in DeAndre Ayton. You got a backup big for him. You got your perimeter defenders with Marcus Smart and Vando. What else does he need? Somebody explain this to me. What more does Puka Luka need to win the title? What more does he need? What more does he need? I'm asking. Let me get the phone lines open, because now I need answers now. Because I'm tired of this narrative that this is a gap year. I'm tired of that. You have every single thing you could need on this damn team, and you still gonna get your ass busted. You wanna know why? Because you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. So you can't, like I said, I know what they gonna do, chat. I know what they gonna do. We're gonna get to the playoffs. Luka gonna get his cheeks busted. They gonna start looking around for niggers. That's what they do. I told y'all what they do. They look to their left, they look to their right, and they find the nearest black man to blame. That's all they're gonna do when Puka Luka gets his ass whooped. They're going to look for the nearest nigger, and they're going to start blaming him. It's going to be everybody's fault. It's going to be LeBron's too old. It's going to be Vando can't shoot. It's going to be Marcus Smart as wash. It's going to, watch, they're going to blame everybody that's black. It won't be anybody's fault that's white. Mark my words. They're really running with a narrative that this is a gap year. What more could you possibly need on this team? What more do you do I need to go down the list again? Because last year y'all bitched about not having a center. That was the biggest complaint. Oh, we don't got a center. First thing they do is go get your bitch ass a center. They go get you DeAndre Ayton. And you got a backup in Jackson Hayes. So you got the center. We all know you can't guard nobody on the perimeter, so they got you Marcus Smart, a former defensive player of the year. And you got Vando off the bench. So you got your perimeter defense. Trade deadline, they trade for Luke Kennard. So now you got a sniper. You have the number 1 overall pick in LeBron James still on your roster. So you have your superstar teammate. And guess what? You also have a 2-month all-star in Aston Reaves. You have a 2-month all-star. And watch, it's still going to be an excuse. Watch, chat. Watch. It's still going to be an excuse. Watch. They're still going to cry and say how he needs more help. This nigga's had more help than anybody in NBA history. You're playing with the greatest player of all time. What more help do you need? You're playing with a number 1 overall pick in the draft that you were drafted in, DeAndre Ayton. You're supposed to be the superstar. You're supposed to carry. He's supposed to carry, but all we ever hear is how much help he needs.
Like, Luka, look, you just standing there. Look, watch this again, Luka. He just went right by. Luka, what are you doing?
I'll say there was some effort on that one.
Fouling. Luka, what are you doing? Get back into play, Luka. Luka. He would hate me. Luka, come on, bro.
I've just never seen a fan base make more concessions and excuses for a player than Luka Doncic. I've just never seen it in my life. I truly don't know what more else the Lakers can give him. I truly, and if you tune in the First Take, if you tune into the mainstream media, the narrative is, well, this is a gap year. Really? JJ Redick don't have no more excuses, and neither does Luka, and neither does Austin Reaves. Y'all don't have any excuses, bro, to not get it done. You so great, but y'all scared of OKC? I thought y'all got the GOAT in Luka. Y'all scared of SGA? Y'all scared of Isaiah Hartenstein and them? What y'all scared for? Okay. Y'all scared of Cason Wallace. Okay. I forgot. Bro, y'all just scary, bro. Y'all don't want to win, bro. That's all it is, bro. Lakers just don't want to win, bro. And I told y'all this when we talked about Chris Paul. When Chris Paul retired and we was having a conversation about Chris Paul. What did I say about Chris Paul? I said Chris Paul was cool in the regular season. But I've noticed about Chris Paul, folks, that every time it was time for him to win, he always got scared. He always got scared. He was scared to win. That's a part of choking, folks. When the moment comes, it's like Steph Curry in 2016, folks. When the moment came in that game 7 and that game was tied, folks, he got scared. He didn't want it. He didn't want it. The game was tied. It was 89-89. Steph Curry out here bricking threes left and right. Go win the game. He got scared. Palms got sweaty. There's vomit on his shirt. Mom spaghetti. No, here's what I think. I think Puka Luka, I think he's scared. That's what I think. I think Austin Reaves and Puka Luka, I think they're scared to go win. That's what I think. Because I don't know what more else you could have on a team. I've seen worser Laker rosters than this, folks. I mean, let's be honest. You guys remember that 21-22 team we had? I've seen worser Laker rosters than this, bro. This roster ain't half bad, in all honesty. If we're being honest, folks. It's not really that bad. There's no excuses this year, bro. I'm sorry, there's no excuses, bro. I don't know how much more you could improve this Lakers roster this year. What are you going to do this summer that's going to improve from what you have right now? Who are you going to go sign? Norman Powell? That's who y'all going to go sign?
They should be embarrassed. It's a joke. Lakers fans, they should be embarrassed about that. They say they are like one of the greatest franchises of the NBA. They should be embarrassed. You think Boston Celtics, Denver, the Thunder, the Bucks gonna let someone like Austin run the offense?
We got Arioka. He says the roster isn't that bad, but the coach is awful. We need a real coach. I agree. That's why I say there's no more excuses this year. Because remember, that was the excuse for JJ last year. Everybody was like, oh, well, we got to give him a break because they didn't have a center. Remember when he played all the starters for the whole second half last year like a boneheaded idiot and everybody gave him an out? They gave him an excuse because he didn't have a center. Well, he got a center now. Straight up. Like, there's no more excuses, bro. Other teams are not going to let their good players go to help the Lakers. It's not going to happen. Other teams want to keep their good players. At some point, y'all got to look yourselves in the mirror and say, we have enough. We just got to figure it out. Can you add a guy or two here and there? Sure. When LeBron was in Miami, sure, they picked up Ray Allen. They got another shooter. Okay, cool. You know, when he was in Cleveland, they picked up Kyle Korver. Cool. You know, but at the end of the day, it comes down to LeBron, Kevin Love, and Kyrie. In Miami, it came down to LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. In LA, it came down to LeBron, AD, and Rondo. Like I said, I don't want to hear no excuses this year, bro. Go win the championship, bro. If Luka's that guy, go win the championship. Who are you going to pair him with in the future that's going to be better than LeBron right now? Who? Giannis? Nigga, Giannis sucks. Giannis can't even win a playoff. When the last time Giannis won a playoff series, dog? Seriously. I mean, when was the last time? Let me do some research real quick, bro. Cause y'all keep talking about we're gonna go make a run at Giannis. Chat, is this correct? Y'all fact check it. I don't know. Hold on, let me close out some of these tabs real quick, folks.
First time in a long time. freaking frog. First time in a long time. You're a freaking frog. Hurting deeply inside. You're a freaking frog.
Yo, these tabs are crazy, dude. Oh my God. Let me make sure we don't have any crazy tabs pulled up. I'm sorry, chat. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Chat, is this correct? Y'all can fact check it, man. Is this correct, folks? They talking about we gonna go get Giannis. Chat, this nigga can't even win a playoff series, man. In the East. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop trolling, bro. Who are you gonna go get? Laker fans? Who are you gonna go sign? You're not getting the Joker. You're not. Giannis ain't gonna do nothing, even if you were to get him. I don't even. There's really no chance for y'all to get Giannis anyway. But let's just say hypothetically he does come. You're still not gonna win. Who are you gonna go sign right? This is Luka's last shot, gang. That's where I'm at with it. This is Luka's last shot, bro. If you can't win with this, bro, you just suck, man. Straight up, you just suck. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of the excuses, man. You done played with Kristaps Porzingis, who averaged 20 and 10. You done played with Jalen Brunson. You done played with Kyrie. Now you're playing with LeBron James. This is the final chapter, dude, of the Luka Doncic story. This is the last chapter, dude. After this, I'm closing the book on Puka Luka. It's over. I'm done. If he can't win with this, you can't win then. You just can't win. You can't win. Nigga, LeBron is literally taking a back seat to you so you can get your shit off. So if you can't win, it's over, bro. It's over. This is Luka's last year. And what did I tell y'all, bro? If you don't win a ring by year 9 as the number 1 option, you got to move to the side, dude, and go be a number 2. This is Luka's. Next year will be year number 9 for Luka. Next year will be year number 9 for Luka, folks. Because we all know the Lakers ain't winning no championship this year. So let's just be realistic at this point. They ain't winning this year. Next year, LeBron more than likely going to be gone. So the Lakers going to be worse next year. So we all know he ain't going to win next year. That's it. The story's over. The Luka Doncic story is over. All the great players usually win by year 9. All the greats usually win by year 9. Mike did it. Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe, Duncan, Wade, LeBron, Steph, Kawhi. If you don't win by year 9, you're either not going to win or you got to go be a number 2. Straight up. You ain't going to win. You got to go be a number 2. Go be a number 2 option. I think the only player that I can think of off the top of my head that won after year 9 as the number 1 option might be Dirk Nowitzki. He might be the only one. I think he finally won in year 12 or 13? He might be the only one. But you want to know the difference between Dirk and Luka, folks? Dirk Nowitzki is 7 feet with an unblockable shot. What I tell y'all, if you're white in the NBA, you got to be 7 feet, bro, for me to take you seriously. If you're not 7 feet and you're white in the NBA, I don't take you seriously. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't take you seriously. You're too small. 6'8", what is Luka? 6'7", 6'8", too small. You're white. You're too small. You're not black. So you can be black and be 6'8". You know, my goat is 6'8". You can be black and be 6'8". You can't be white and be 6'8", folks. That's too small. Why? Because y'all aren't built like us, unfortunately. You have to be 7 feet, folks, if you're white. Straight up. You have to be. The last white guy, how tall was Larry Bird? Larry Bird wasn't 7 feet, but that was 40 years ago. We haven't seen anybody in the modern NBA that was white and was under 7 feet lead their team to a championship. We've never seen it. In the modern NBA, the only two white dudes that led their team to a championship was the Joker and Dirk Nowitzki, and they're both 7 feet plus. So Luka, it's over. You can't do it, dude. You're too small. You're too small. He can't do it. It's over. Like I said, this is his last year, bro. If he don't win this year, it's over. After next year, trade him and make him a number 2 option somewhere. You know? Maybe if you put him with the Joker, he can maybe win. Send him to Denver or something. Maybe he can go win with the Joker or something. But his days as a number 1, it's over, bro. If you haven't figured out the NBA game by year 8 and 9, you're done. You're done, dude. You're done. You've been playing professional basketball for since you were what? How old was he when he started playing professionally? You've been playing professional basketball for over a decade. You've been in the NBA close to a decade. If you can't figure this out this year, if you can't figure out how to beat SGA, and you want to know what I respect about SGA, folks? He figured it out. Yeah, that's what I respect about him. He figured it out. He figured out how to win. That's what I respect about him. He figured it out. He used his brain. He figured out how to win. He figured out what he needed to do to win. They never won in OKC. He had to figure it out. He had to learn, like, okay, this is how I got to beat Denver. This is how I got to beat Minnesota, whoever. He had to figure that shit out. It took him trial and error, but he figured it out. And wasn't he in the same draft class as Luka? Wasn't SGA 2018? Yeah, he's 2018 too. Yeah, he's 2018. SGA's 2018. So how can SGA figure out how to win, but Luka can't? I mean, we all know he's from Yugoslavia and he speaks another language, but is he really this stupid? I'm asking. I don't know. What is stopping Puka Luka from ascending to the number 1 white boy in the NBA? What is stopping him? Is it just because he's dumb? Because we all know Rui's stupid too. He speaks Chinese and shit. You know, we all know Rui doesn't understand English. So is that the problem? Does he not understand English? Does he not understand what JJ's telling him to do? Does he not understand the play calls in the game? Like, what's going on? I'm asking, is the guy stupid? You've been in the league almost 10 years, dude. You still haven't even figured out how to win the MVP yet. So he must be stupid. I mean, my GOAT figured out how to get the MVP by what? Year 4? Year 5? My GOAT got his MVP by year 5. You're about to be in year 9 because he's not winning the MVP this year. So you're about to be in year 9 and you still haven't figured out how to get an MVP. So you must be stupid. Okay, so he's stupid. Okay. He must be stupid. Yeah, that's what it is, folks. Luka's stupid, man. I finally figured it out. Because it hasn't been making sense to me. I'm like, what's going on with this dude? Now it makes sense. He's just fucking stupid. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense now. Now it's starting to make sense. So he's just actually dumb. Because SGA figured it out. So if you can't figure it out, then you're just dumb, dude. Because what do y'all do? Y'all always, exactly, Luka's IQ, exactly. What do they always tell us, chat? Oh, Luka's better than SGA. Oh, really? He's better? So, what's up? What's up with the results then? This is a results-based business. See, y'all want to live on hope. Y'all want to live on what you think and what you believe. We don't care about what you believe. Yeah, you believe Luka's better, but that ain't what the results are showing us. No, this is a production-based, results-based business. if you're not producing the title or the MVP, then something must be up. I think Luka's stupid. That's what I think. I think obviously, he started playing professional basketball young, so he probably didn't graduate high school. And we know he didn't go to college. Okay? So I think what he knows is how to score, but when it comes to basketball, I don't think he knows how to play the game. And I don't think he even cares. And then I also don't think he knows what it takes and is willing to do what it takes to win. And getting to the finals, folks, that means nothing. I'm tired of y'all using that excuse too. Oh, well, he got to the finals. So what? Devin Booker got to the finals. Nobody's predicting Devin Booker's going to get back and win and win championship. Nobody's thinking that. So getting to the finals and losing, right? Jimmy Butler got to the finals twice. Is anybody thinking Jimmy Butler's going to win? No. Russ got to the finals. Harden got to the finals. That don't mean you're going to win. So we got to stop this notion that just because you get to the finals, that means you're guaranteed to go back and win. No, that's not what that means. Y'all only do this for this white boy. Let's keep it a buck. Luka's stupid, man. There's no more excuses this year, bro. Seriously. You're not going to improve this roster, and I give Rob Pelinka a lot of shit. I do. But if we're really being objective, this roster, am I saying this roster is good enough to win the whole thing? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that this roster is good enough to compete with anybody. I'm not saying you're going to win. Nothing's guaranteed. This ain't the 73-9 Warriors adding Kevin Durant. That's probably the only guaranteed team, right? Everybody else had to compete to win. They kind of just coasted to wins. So I'm not saying this is a guaranteed to win roster. I'm not saying that. But I'm telling you that this roster, if Luka is supposedly that guy, I don't want to hear y'all being scared of Victor Wembanyama. Because that's what it sounds like. Sounds like y'all scared of the Spurs. It sounds like y'all scared of OKC. Because y'all don't really want to compete for real. Y'all want everything to be handed to this dude. He wants every foul call. He wants every whistle. He wants every play ran for him. He wants the perfect roster. No, dude, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, man. You don't get no special treatment, dude. Get out of here. Take your ass back to Yugoslavia. You fucking goofy. Every roster has holes, man. Unless you're the 73-9 Warriors adding Kevin Durant. Every roster has holes. Hell, even that Cavaliers team back in 2016, that roster had holes. That roster was top heavy. Even LeBron said it. It was a top heavy roster. Outside of LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love, but I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about? They had Tristan Thompson as their center. They had a washed up Iman Shumpert, a washed up Richard Jefferson, a soon to be washed J.R. Smith. Like, that wasn't a perfect roster. They had to figure that out. No, y'all just want everything to be perfect for him, bro. No, bro. I'm not going, bro. I'm not going, chat. I'm not going, bro. No, I'm not going. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. I don't want to hear about no more gap year. I don't care what fat ass fried chicken watermelon eating Brian Windhorst says. I don't care about that fat bastard Brian Windhorst. That extra crispy 12-piece fried chicken eating Brian Windhorst. Large drink, extra ice, extra soda eating ass Brian Windhorst. I don't want to hear from Brian Windhorst in his opinion. Talking about it's a gap year for the Lakers. Nigga, please. You know, got them gap year. Who says that when you have 3 number 1 picks on your team, that it's a gap year? Well, 2 number 1 picks, actually, because you got LeBron and you got DA. So you got 2 number 1 picks, and then you got the leading scorer in the NBA, and y'all talking about it's a gap year. Man, y'all are weak, bro. Y'all are weak. Y'all are actually weak. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry that I even allowed that narrative. I'm sorry that I even allowed that narrative to live without even challenging that. Because the more and more that I think about it, it sounds insane. You got the leading scorer in the NBA, and you got LeBron James, and you got DeAndre Ayton, and you got the next Pat Riley, and y'all talking about it's going to be a gap year. Man, come on, man. Y'all are trolling, bro. But we're going to pay Reaves. We're going to pay Reaves $200 million, and next year we're going to be better. We're going to be better without LeBron next year. With Reaves. With Reaves. With Reaves, folks. We're going to be better with Reaves. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the GOAT, and then we're going to pay this undrafted bozo, this undrafted monkey.
First time in a long time.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of the GOAT. This is the Lakers' plan. We're going to get rid of the GOAT, and we're going to pay this undrafted monkey $200 million, and then we're going to be better without the GOAT. So yeah, this year's a gap year. Yeah, let me know when y'all are ready to stop trolling and actually want to have a serious conversation. Let me know when y'all are ready to stop trolling, folks. This has got to be a troll. Brian Windhorst is trolling. Because, yeah, I'm told this was supposed to be a gap year for the Lakers. Shut up, fat ass. I don't want to hear from fat ass anymore. Shut up. You got this fat ass clown every day on my TV. Fat blubber neck Brian Windhorst. 12-piece, extra crispy, spicy bucket of chicken eating Brian Windhorst. You watermelon fried chicken eating fag. What are we talking about? A gap year. Okay, sure. Yeah. A gap year with the 2-month All-Star? You got the 2-month All-Star. What do you mean a gap year? A gap year? We got an All-Star. What are we talking about? We got Aston. A gap year? Man, y'all are trolling, man. Go get the job done, dude. What are you scared of, SGA? I thought you beat him a couple years ago. I thought you wasn't scared. What are you scared of, fucking lanky Victor Wembanyama? They're scared of that noodle Victor Wembanyama, right? That lanky noodle. Come on, man. How are you scared of a lanky noodle, man? Get serious, dude. Grow up, man. Now y'all scared of the Spurs. Man, y'all soft as cotton, man. Y'all don't want to win, bro. Y'all don't want to compete. That's what it is. Y'all don't want to compete. Y'all want everything to get handed to you. Y'all don't want to compete. Go win. Go compete, man. Go compete with De'Aaron Fox. Oh, that's right. You don't want to compete with De'Aaron Fox because we saw the last time what happened. Put your ass in a fucking blender, you fucking goofy. Had you looking fucking stupid. You over doing 360s and shit. Nigga, turn around, bitch ass nigga. Where you going? Nigga over doing 360s and shit, trying to show his cheeks. We don't want to see your cheeks, dude. Stop doing 360s. Nigga turning around so we can see his ass cheeks. Y'all don't want to compete, Laker fan. Y'all are soft, man. Yeah. Yeah. This is what happens, though, when you gentrify the team for white boys. They don't want to compete, man. That's the problem. The whites don't want to compete. They want everything handed to them. Go figure. We should have known.
First time in a long time.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Folks, isn't it fitting how the whites want everything handed to them and they don't actually want to go get it? They don't want to compete. I mean, it's very fitting. No, y'all wanted this. Y'all wanted to gentrify the team. Okay, cool. They gentrified it. Now what more do you need? Nobody has answered that question yet. I'm looking at the chat right now. What more does Luka need? Nobody can tell me, because you have everything on this roster. You got the next Pat Riley. Hello? Didn't they just give Pat Riley a statue? Y'all got the next Pat Riley and JJ Redick. What more do you need? Oh, let me guess. You need Mike Malone, right? You need Mike Malone to come save you. Like, what are we talking about? What do you need? You need Phil Jackson? Phil Jackson got to come back and unretire to come save you? We got to come run the triangle? What do you need? You need a referee too? Should we call Tim Donaghy? Let's call Tim Donaghy, chat. Let's call the old referee that got sent to prison for cheating. Let's call Tim Donaghy. They need the ref. They need a cheating ref. They need Phil Jackson. Should we you know, I ain't even gonna go there. I was gonna say some wild. I ain't gonna disrespect Kobe like that. God rest Kobe's soul. I ain't gonna disrespect Bean like that. I ain't gonna disrespect Bean. I ain't gonna do it. I was about to say something crazy. I ain't even gonna do it. God bless Kobe's soul and everybody that passed away. But I mean, seriously, what more do you need, man? The Shaq need, folks. Does Shaq need to dust off his jersey? Does he need to quit inside the NBA and come down and play center for the Lakers too? For y'all to finally get it done? I'm still waiting on y'all to tell me what more y'all need. He said his fanboys say Luka needs 2 wings and a center that actually protects the rim and catches lobs. Isn't that DeAndre Ayton? Now, I know he doesn't protect the rim a lot, but he catch some lobs now. And you got your 2 wings. You got Marcus Smart and you got Vando. Come on, man. All y'all got is excuses, man. Y'all are pathetic, man. Sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. This shit get exhausting listening to y'all. I went down the whole roster. I'll do it one more time. Y'all have everything y'all need. Y'all were crying for a center. They went and got DeAndre Ayton. You got your backup center. Jackson Hayes is playing well. They said y'all needed perimeter defense. They went out and got a former defensive player of the year in Marcus Smart. And they got Vando still. So you got your perimeter defense. You needed a shooter. He got you Luke Kennard. You need another star player. You got the GOAT. You got LeBron James. You need a coach. We got you the next Pat Riley. I don't know. I don't see what else he could need. I just don't, folks. I don't see it. I'm just tired, bro. I'm just tired, bro, of y'all always want to make an excuse for these dudes, bro. Y'all needed... Let me look at the free throw discrepancy tonight. Let me see how much the refs were involved in tonight's game, folks. Let's pull up the box score again. Let's see. The Pelicans got... How many free throws, folks? 19 free throws to the Lakers 26. Okay. So they gave you the free throws, and you guys were able to sneak up out of there with the win. Y'all got what y'all came for. That's what Luka's always crying for, right? Is free throws. Well, they gave it to y'all. Y'all got 26 free throws tonight. Y'all got 26, the Lakers did, and the Pelicans got 19. Y'all got your free throws, man. Let me guess. It's still not enough, though, right? It's still not enough. I know. Save your breath. I know. Still not enough. Yeah. Oh, my God. I know. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, this is a gap year though. You're right. No. I know. We're gonna go get Giannis. We're gonna get Giannis. That's the plan. That's the master plan. Yeah, we're gonna go get Giannis. Yeah. Yeah, out of all the teams in the NBA with better picks, better assets than the Lakers, yeah, we're going to pull off a Giannis trade. You're right. Yep. Yeah, we're going to go get Giannis, and we're going to pair him with Puka and Ashton, and that's going to beat OKC next year. Right. Yeah. I know. Yep. It's becoming clearer and clearer by the day, folks, that Nico Harrison and the Dallas Mavericks carried Luka. Y'all have been lying. Y'all have been saying he carried them. No, they carried him, and then they traded his bitch ass. Get the fuck off the team, pussy. I wish I could have made the call and told him he was traded. That's what I would have said to him. Yeah, because we know he was asleep when he got the call. That shit was a sick nightmare. That shit was a crazy nightmare when he woke up. He woke up in a daze. I would have called him. Hello? Hey, Puka. It's Nico. Yeah, we need you to get up, buddy. We got to tell you something. What is it? Yeah, get the fuck off the team, dude. We're sending you to LA. Take care, pussy.
Like, Luka, look, you just standing there. Look, watch this again, Luka. He just went right by. Luka, what are you doing?
I'll say there was some effort on that one.
Fouling. Luka, what are you doing? Get back into play, Luka. Luka. He would hate me. Luka, come on, bro.
First time in a long time. Hurting deeply.
Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I would have did him so dirty if I was the GM. I would have did him so dirty. They said that white boy threw his phone. They said he smashed his phone at the wall. Get the fuck off the team, dude. Take that crybaby shit to Los Angeles. Take care, pussy.
First time in a long time. I'm here. Hurting deeply inside.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, Luka. You know that crying you do to the referees? Yeah, take that shit to LA. You're now a Laker. Take care, faggot. I'd have did his ass dirty. They did that nigga like Blake Griffin. Folks, y'all remember how they did Blake Griffin? They told Blake Griffin he gonna be a Clipper for life, and then they traded him to Detroit. They did that nigga like Blake Griffin, yo. They did Luka like Blake Griffin, bro. They had that nigga thinking he was gonna be a Maverick for life, then traded his ass. Goofy. That's crazy. Didn't Drake make a song? Don't Drake got a classic song? Like 9 p.m. in Dallas or something like that. Drake got a song about this, man. Yeah, like 9 a.m. in Dallas or something. Yeah, 9 a.m. in Dallas, folks. Yeah, 9 a.m. in Dallas, folks. Yep. I remember that. This is a legendary Drake song right here, folks. This is a legendary Drake song. 9 a.m. in Dallas, folks.
LeBron fans.
Thank me later in this bitch. What's up? 9 a.m. in Dallas, folks. Classic Drake song, man. Classic Drake song. Folks. 9 a.m. in Dallas, folks. I don't even know if Luka made it to 9 a.m. though, folks. I don't think Luka made it to 9 a.m., honestly. I mean, the way they shipped that boy out, I mean, I think they shipped him out in the middle of the night. You guys remember when he got off the plane? That boy looked like he was seeing ghosts, chat. Hold on, y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot, folks. Nico had that boy seeing ghosts, man. Yeah, he got here. He left Dallas before 9 a.m. They traded him in his sleep, dude. Hey, Laker Nation. My name is Luka Doncic, and I am ready to get started and help the LA Lakers win championships.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Hey, LA. My name is Luka Doncic, and I'm ready to get started winning championships. Go Lakers. Yeah. All right, buddy. Sure.
What's up, Laker fans? I'm in LA. Excited to meet you all. What's up, Laker fans? I'm in LA. Excited to meet you all.
So, Laker friends, I'm in LA. Excited to meet y'all. Go Lakers. I want to help the Lakers win championships. Yeah. Whatever, pussy. Fuck out of here. This is LA, folks. We don't care about that shit, man. We don't care. LA fans. This ain't Dallas, nigga. We ain't happy to have you. Get your ass over here and get to work. Get your ass over here and get to work. We don't want to hear all that goofy shit. I don't give a shit about you being ready to meet the fans, nigga. You better pass the ball to my GOAT and go win the damn championship. Or get your goofy ass on. This ain't Dallas, nigga. I've been to Dallas. Dallas ain't LA. Trust me. It's cool, but no. It ain't LA. We ain't happy to have you, nigga. When AD got here, they said, listen, you got to win now. Laker fans wasn't happy to have AD. They said, hey, you got to win. We don't care about none of that extra shit. But now with Luka, we got to give him 10 years now. Get the fuck out of here. 10 years this dick, nigga. 10 years these black juicy balls, nigga. 10 years this cock. How's that for your 10 years? Nigga. You okay, 10 years. All right. Okay. Yeah. What do y'all think this is, Cooper? Y'all think this is Cooper Flag? What do y'all think this is, Cooper Flag? No, Cooper Flag gonna get 10 years. Nigga, you already did your time in Dallas, nigga. You already did your bid. You ain't got no 10 years. You ain't 18. They must have thought he was 18, chat. No, this nigga's 28 with 2 kids. Nah, you washed up, nigga. You washed up, nigga. Nope. Nah, you ain't got 10 years, dude. You better figure this shit out now. Or get off the roster. It's that simple, folks. That's where I'm at with it, folks. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody that hit that super chat, man. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Shout out to my people, man. Shout out to the Tethernator. Shout out to X and O. Shout out to Jesus, man. And then shout out to AD as well, folks. But that's where I'm at with it, folks. That's really all I got, man, on this particular show. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Y'all do me a favor, folks, and drop a like on the video, man. I'm going to get up out of here, folks. Call it a night. It's 2:30 in the morning. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next one, man. So, yeah, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Lakers Insight. We got Cavs in the building. We got Ron, Keep It P, Chairman Mo, Cap 330, Charles Brown, Multivitamins, Roland, Andre, what's going on, man? Goat Him, Mr. Player May, what up, man? We got Tyler. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, folks, I'm out. And now a quick word from Dreamers Pro.
Should I pull up a full-time LeBron jock sniffer and show you his? See, now y'all gonna make me do it to y'all, man. Nobody juggles LeBron's balls more than this dude right. Nobody. This dude is a full-time ball juggler. He deleted a lot of his videos. He goes on the internet and starts cursing like a crazy person. And then he gets his videos deleted because he's an idiot. Let me show y'all his video. LeBron fans, look. Look. Where are these magical views that are coming from LeBron? Look. First time in a long time. This is a LeBron sniffer. Look at him. Look, we can just keep going. It's LeBron every single day. LeBron, look. Every single second. So where are all these views?
LeBron fans.
Where are all these views that y'all are talking about? Y'all saying, oh, Dreamers Pro's making money because he talk about LeBron. Okay, so where the views at? You had bitch ass Suzette. His bitch ass. Talking about, oh man, you know, Dreamers Pro, he bugging. Where you at, Suzette? Where you at? With your bitch ass, where you at? Where you at, Suzette? I tried to rock with you, but then I realized you was a sucker. Do you know how I know you're a sucker, Suzette? Because you were making fun jokes about, oh, Charles is living in a tree. He's Nigerian, and he's living in a tree, and he's living in a tree, and he's living in a hut, and blah, 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 making all of these racist jokes, right? Making all of these racist jokes. Then I asked Suzette, where are you from? He goes, I'm born in New York. No, where's your family from? But they're from Haiti. But then invite somebody on his show from the Caribbean that has a Caribbean accent and starts making fun of the person with a Caribbean accent. That's like me inviting an African on, or not African, a Ghanaian or a Nigerian or whoever, a West African on this show and start laughing at his accent. That's how bitch ass Suzette is. That's Suzette. That's him. He's laughing at somebody with an accent from the islands, but his family's from the islands. Suzette, that's my daughter. If some of y'all know who that is, y'all know who that is. For those of y'all who don't know, that's my daughter, Suzette. You asking who that is, that's my daughter, Suzette. He's not even my son, that's my daughter. For those of y'all who know, you know. That's not my son, he's my daughter, Suzette. He's not even man enough to be my son, he's my daughter, Suzette.
First time in a long time.
LeBron fans.
Hurting deeply inside.
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas' bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas' bitches, right?
First time in a long time.
LeBron fans.
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas' bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas' bitches, right?
What?
That's what he fucking did. He fucking disrespected the bitch.